The term constitutional crisis gets thrown around a lot.
You called it a constitutional crisis.
Our nation faces a constitutional crisis.
But not always in the right way.
It's possible to use it so often and to cry wolf so often that people don't believe it when there may actually be a crisis.
Obviously, the Constitution sets out the rules for U.S. democracy. It guides every decision, vote, and law. And when it's working properly, the federal government should essentially look like this. But constitutional crises happen when the Constitution isn't performing its central functions. Basically, when the system itself seems to be broken in some fundamental way and can't handle the crisis.
Such that the Constitution is not accomplishing the goals it's supposed to accomplish of allowing us to make political decisions and implement them.
Princeton professor Keith Whittington is an expert on all this. Constitutional crises can be broken down into two main categories: crises of constitutional operation and of constitutional fidelity. An operational crisis means there's an issue with the Constitution itself.
And that can happen either because the Constitution is unclear. It could be because the constitutional rules actually conflict with one another, such we have these sort of irresolvable conflicts, even though everybody's behaving in the way that is constitutionally allowed.
According to Whittington, there are two different types of operational crises: formal and practical. A formal crisis is when everyone is following the rules, but there is so much disagreement on the end result that the government can't move forward. A practical operational crisis happens when some type of external pressure requires action, but the current constitutional system won't allow us to do anything. A fidelity crisis is when the Constitution requires something and we're just not willing to comply with it.
So from our perspective, that rule is just that we all agree is a real rule in the Constitution, and yet we also come to the conclusion we're just not willing to obey it.
Basically, an operational crisis is about the Constitution itself, while fidelity is about how the government interacts with the Constitution. But remember, just because something is unprecedented doesn't mean it's a constitutional crisis.